Hello everyone, Flopsy here, and welcome back to Overcooked All You Can Eat. In the previous video, we went through the Kevin level in World 1 of Hangry Horde, and these 3 levels here that you can see 1-1's just in shot in the top left corner. Well, they weren't very exciting levels. The Kevin level was a little bit exciting, but everything else was pretty meh. It was either a chop grind or a non-chop grind. Outstanding, and just in time the Horde is advancing. You can see them outside the window there to the back left. Ooh, do I get to do a battle speech? How exciting. Oh shush, you can do the next one. Yeah, please let Kevin do this one. My cooking cavalry. A day may come when the cooking of chefs fail, but when we forsake our fry-ups and burn all buns of cooperation. But it is not this day. Gosh, that did feel good. To the battlements. Yeah, we'll stroke Kevin for good luck. Yeah. So there's a Horde enemy out there, but we don't see him in this Horde level. We don't see him until the last 2 Horde levels, I believe. So that's one of the more harder enemies to defeat. But what we will be dealing with is these things are all over the map. The unbreds, they're going to be the things knocking down our doors. In Horde levels, defend your kitchen against waves of mouldy monsters. So Horde's a bit different. There is actually no 4-star requirement for Horde, but I call the 4-star requirement getting 100% kitchen health. So if you look there, there's a kitchen health bar. If you have that depleted at all, you technically don't 4-star. Feed enemies to stop them breaking through and damaging the kitchen. Use money earned from serving meals to repair the barriers. If kitchen health reaches 0, it's game over. Oh, it timed out before I even skipped it. So we got burgers on this level, so just get cooking the burgers. So there's an enemy. Those boarded up areas are the bits where we can serve the food. It is possible to serve to the wrong door, so you need to be careful. So them hitting the wood there, that's not damage. As soon as that wood is depleted though, that's when the kitchen will start taking damage. You can repair the doors to stop them from being knocked down. That's what your money gets used for. So the more money you earn, the better shape you're in, basically. This is quite an easy Horde level. It's very easy to just get through this one without too much trouble at all. Seeing as none of them are asking for lettuce as well, I'm just going to chop a lettuce just in case, because I've got a funny feeling one's coming up. Oh, don't knock Sharky out of the way. So it takes a while for them to walk up to the door, so there we go. I was right about the lettuce. So as you can see, we're getting the same enemy type all the time. It's always that mouldy bread creature called the unbred. I love that name, the unbred. If there was ever a thing that they came up with best in Overcooked 2 in general, it's just that name. So we're already on wave 2. The waves are advancing quite quickly because there's not that many waves on the single player version of this game. In fact, Horde 8, which is usually very hard with multiple people, is actually quite easy with a few people, I find. With fewer people. Got a funny feeling there's going to be another enemy after this. Yeah, and he wants the full works. So this is what Overcooked 2 should have been. I felt like this being added as a paid DLC was a little bit of a douchebag move from the developers. I feel like this should have been in the main campaign. Oh, and we're done already. That was a very short Horde level. So we got 100 health remaining. So this level, for all intents and purposes, is 4-starred. And I don't think there's a requirement to come back and redo it for the 4-star either, because I think it shows as a gold castle. Yeah, it's a gold castle. So if the flag shows a gold castle, it's done for all intents and purposes. I think it shows white if it's not 100%. Okay, so on to Horde level 2. There are 3 Horde levels here. Oh yeah, good thing about this one is we can help each other on this one. So this is a good Horde level. So we want to get this in the oven as soon as, because that guy's advancing to the fence. And we'll get started on... No, we don't want to throw it. So yeah, that gate's taking a little bit of a pummeling this time. So yeah, we're down to 2 planks there. So you can you see how the thing's taking damage? So we're just going to watch those gates and make sure that there's still planks left on them, because if there isn't and an enemy approaches it and attacks it, then there's no 4-star for us. It's not 4 stars technically, but I just call it 4-star because the point of this is a solo 4-star run, and this is the requirement for the Horde. Yeah, I haven't put the pizza in because I was going to wait to see if there was a pepperoni, which there is. So I'm just going to get straight on that. There is a way to put things in the oven while it's cooking, but you can actually put things in the oven while they're cooking, add things to the pizza while it's cooking, but it resets the cooking timer. But there is actually a way to not reset the cooking timer if you use an empty plate to add to the pizza. So yeah, you got to keep on top of this. It's quite you can see that even if you're not going at the speed I'm going at, that it can be quite easy to get overwhelmed on this level. So if you look in the background there's actually another type of enemy. Can you see the chili pepper that's standing in the back right of the foreground there? That enemy's going to come up in the next set of Horde levels after World 2, and it's a pain in the butt, that enemy is. It is really a pain in the butt. It comes up so fast to the doors, like it comes up like it gets there in like less than half the time that bread enemy gets there, and he attacks that door so fast. So if you ever see that enemy in the later Horde levels, he is no joke. Don't ignore him. He will knock down those doors so fast. Okay, so we're on wave 3 now. There's always a very big pause before a new wave starts. Oh, okay. So we need to move that and put a pepperoni in its place. So yeah, they keep the enemy types the same, so you can just get used to the Horde levels, which I think is a nice touch. It's nice to have the first 3 levels as a little bit of a breather. Like we've only got 1 enemy at the moment. Oh no, we've got another one now. So we put the pepperoni on the chopping board there. So yeah, notice how I still served the enemy that was at the gate first, because it's always the ones at the gate always take the ones that are actually knocking on the doors take priority over the ones that are not. I've just repaired that door to the left as well, so he should not be knocking that down anytime soon. Okay, so we've got a plain pizza now. Oh, I don't think I got. I thought I stopped short of the door there and dropped the pizza on the floor, but it actually went. I think it actually landed on the activation spot, so it's still counted. So a little bit longer this Horde level is. There's 4 waves in this one. There was only 3 in the previous level. So yeah, if you look there, when you're repairing gates, it does subtract from your money. I think the more players there are as well, the more it costs to repair the doors. Like, it was only taking off like increments of 2 for me, but if you had like 4 players, it would be taking off like nearly 8 or 10 10 increments each time you spend. And you don't need to keep tapping the button to repair the gate. You can just do it like a chopping animation. Like you can just leave them there, and they'll keep repairing the gate until it's repaired or you run out of money. So that's a good mechanic there, that they don't expect you to just keep. Oh, there you go. You get an alarm as well to tell you that the gate's about to deplete. So you do get a warning shot that your kitchen health's about to take a bit of damage. So the only Horde level I'm worried about is Horde 8. Horde 8 is a very hard level. Well, if you're going for 100%, it's not a hard level to pass. It's just a hard level to get. It's just a hard level to get 100% on. In single player though, it's very easy. I think it's actually very easy. I don't think we're going to get any more enemies at that door because we're getting to the end of the wave now, so you don't need to worry about that door anymore. There's the unbread that has to come late at night, like 5 minutes before closing, and orders like the most complicated pizza. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Look at you. You got a bite taken out of your head. You disgust me. I'm gonna keep you out because you don't deserve to be in here. Now, have a pizza. I feel sorry for you. Closing time. So yeah, so that's this is a brief introduction to Horde. There is one more level to go still. So they are quite long-winded levels. So I'll probably just end the video after Horde 3. The Horde levels have no time limit on them either, so you effectively keep going until your kitchen runs out of health or you've defeated all the enemies. So this is the same thing, just with pasta this time, and the level does have a morphing mechanic to it. Ooh. So what happens is there's a bridge there, and then there's a bridge at the top, and there's the bottom bit's just got ghost chains across it at the moment. But that will swap at intervals. Yeah, it's going to do it now, which is handy now because I prefer it along the bottom because it's easier to get to the chopping boards there. The top one's helpful for getting to the sink, but the bottom ones you get better for getting to the. I think that's the wave already. Well, I've got a mushroom one cooked just in case. Yeah, it is wave 2 already. Where's the mushroom one? I've got a meat one here. So that one's straight out. Whoa, okay, that landed up in the corner. That's not where it needs. Oh, I've cooked the wrong thing. What a surprise. That's alright. I'll still plate it up. It's about to change, that's good. Gives us a shorter route to that character at the right. Okay. So we're going to cook another pasta. And I'm going to cut another meat. So there's only 2 dishes on this level, so it's not too bad. Yeah, and I was right. There was going to be a... See, that's premium service for you. I have to cook the dish ready for you before you even reach the door. Please give me a 5-star review. And do come again. That's the most important thing. This level's just a joke, this one is. It's actually very easy. Oh, of course it's the wrong bloody dish. You're meant to be chopping that. Alright, I'm just going to chop another meat because I'm always seem to be not chopping the meat when I need it. Okay, we got an alarm there, so I'm going to repair that. Doesn't take much to repair it, luckily. We're on way 4. This Horde level's going very fast. Quite surprised at how fast it's going. Okay, so I'll serve this guy on the left. He's gone. Okay, get those dishes washed. I think there's going to be another enemy, yeah. And of course he wants the bloody meat, doesn't he? That poor mushroom pasta's just sitting there going cold, everybody. Oh, no, someone's got it. Lovely. That works out, doesn't it? Oh, I nearly served to the wrong door then. I nearly served to the wrong door. Believe me, it does happen. It happens more than you think. Sometimes you're just not paying attention and wham, you've served to the wrong door. Don't worry, I'm sure that happens on Deliveroo a lot of the time. I'm sure everybody gets wrong orders on that. I think we're done. Yay, that was easy. That was the easiest of the 3 Horde levels. I think it was even easier than Horde 1 personally. So we got 100% health on all 3 of those Horde levels. They were not hard at all. Because the floppy bread unbread enemy is just not that much of a worry. In fact, when they turn up on the later levels, you kind of sit back and just let them bang on the doors for a bit and just repair the doors because it delays the other enemies coming in. If you're at the end of a wave, you can just sit there and just keep cooking things while they're sitting there. Okay, I'm going to cut the video short here. I think it's better just to have videos full of Horde levels and then videos full of normal levels. So I'll be starting 2-1 on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time.